All right, so we are here in our living room. No contractor has been hired yet. We've interviewed 3 of them. This is our hallway. This is our fireplace. That's our doors out to the outside. Let's see if we can focus that a little bit. This is our kitchen. You can see the paint. One of the things you might not be able to notice in our video, however, it's very clear, is the texture. Every one of the contractors that's come in has insisted that we fix the drywall texture. You can see parts of it are rather chunky, whereas other parts, not so much. And then you have some of it that goes this way, back and forth, and then some of it, and it goes that way. So it's kind of all over the place and not necessarily the custom job that we paid for. Taking a look at some of the other drywall areas in our living room. As we'll do these videos by room, you can see the amount of extra stuff that's just caked around. Nothing's really been sanded either. I don't know if you can really see this or not, but it's quite lumpy and then pasty up there. So we'll take a look at the areas here. Just backing up, looking at this wall as a whole, you can see that we're facing the west wall in the main living room. There's our kitchen, there's our front window. You'll notice that our chandelier is crooked with the can lights of the kitchen island. And the can lights of the kitchen island, I'm standing directly in front of them. We're supposed to be centered with the door. You can kind of see that the one closer to me on the north side is a little off from the one that's on the south side. So, in taking a look at the windows, we're gonna come around here. This is our front window. You can see none of it's been textured to match the quality and caliber. These are the new windows that were installed. If you look up here, you'll actually see that this is the old alarm, something that should have been taken out before initially. However, it wasn't. Again, you can see all that. This is a real sore point for us. When you look at the quality and the caliber, I'm gonna get you really close here. You can kind of see just how horrible that looks. I don't know who would accept that kind of work or craftsmanship. You can see that it continues all the way down the frame of the door. The frame itself is actually off. All the contractors who have come have indicated that it's missing a piece, a tooth that goes right here. And then the hole itself is crooked, so it doesn't allow our door to actually functionally lock. So that can be an issue. Taking a look just outside, the overhang is where we were supposed to have fixed. You see those nails and screws and hooks. Minor things, but you can also see the crack that extends from here all the way over. Again, something that is quite a sore point for us because it was supposed to be fixed and included. The broken light, again, another item that should have been fixed and replaced. When you're looking at the door, again, not necessarily the highest quality in carpentry. This is the doorbell, some cheap wood, and some nails that have just been driven in. You can kind of see it doesn't really match anything. Again, it's just your basic wood. This gummy stuff is supposedly supposed to hold it in, but again, you can kind of see it wasn't really applied with care or quality. Certainly not what we had wanted. Another thing that we wanted to point out are just the caliber of our brand new doors are just not there. Obviously, it's something they can sand, fill, and paint again. However, just not, what we wanted. Again, the trim was supposed to match the baseboard that was included. However, baseboard was no longer included. Taking a look at the light fixtures above head, you can kind of see the quality job that wasn't done. Taking a look, one of the things the inspector found was water damage. Now we did have a slight leak in the slab. We also had a leak from somewhere in the ceiling. That said, we had the roof repaired, although it wasn't really from the ceiling, it was from the slab leak. Was determined a couple different things, I guess, so something to argue over. You can see the quality and caliber of our upgraded air vents, which were never put in. Again, I think it was something they're gonna just paint. Another one of our issues is you can see on our can lights, much like the ones above the island, the north one is slightly crooked from the south one. And then you see that dot right in the middle there. I'll zoom in for you. That right there is actually where our fan is supposed to be, and it's quite crooked. Again, another one of our upgraded air vents that never happened. And taking a look here, we're gonna look, this was supposed to be covered with paint. Our windows were put in. You can kind of see that this is the craftsmanship, drywall and the paste that was there. Another thing that's a little bit harder to tell with video, but if you look at it closely, this is actually set at an angle, so it's not something that's symmetrical. These were supposed to be removed, wires were supposed to be capped and taken out of our wall. However, it was something that didn't happen. Another one of the more minor things, and aesthetically, just something we didn't appreciate, was the fact that if you look at this side of the fireplace, it actually comes out further than this side of the fireplace. And what I mean is it comes out a little bit further north, if you will, than this wall right here. So it's about a centimeter of difference. Again, in these corners here, you're gonna see the same caliber of craftsmanship.